Right boys, so it looks like we're going to have a double upload today. We're going to get an objective guides out on these Eredivisie Squad Foundations, and then we'll have a look at this Macintosh, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced something like that. But today, obviously, we will be focusing on the Eredivisie Squad Foundations. Now, just a quick run through of how these objective guides will work if you guys are new to this channel, or new to the series, I should say, because obviously this is one of the most popular series on my channel. So essentially, what we do is I go through all of these objectives, I'll give you guys my tips and tricks, and show you guys what you can do to obviously complete them. Not only that, I'm going to build you guys a team between 15 and 30,000 coins that you can use. Now, I know lots of you guys will have a lot of good players, so I mean, lots of you won't have to use that 15 to 30,000 coin team. Heads up, the team is a budget team. It's not going to be the most crazy team. It is for those people that, you know, maybe don't have the most amount of coins or the highest budget, and will use it in that sense. So without further ado, boys, let's get into it. Starting off, we've got score 8 finesse goals in squad battles on at least semi-pro difficulty, or you can do it in division rivals. Now with this, I'd honestly just recommend doing it in squad battles. To be brutally honest with you guys, I don't really see a point in doing it in division rivals. So obviously the score 8 finesse goals, you press the right bumper, whatever controller you're on, and the shoot button, so happy days. Assist 8 goals with crosses using Eredivisie players in squad battles on at least professional, or once again division rivals with at least 7 Eredivisie players in your squad. Now as I said, we are going to be ignoring the all rivals part, alright? We're just going to be doing it in squad battles, especially if you're in like Division 4, Division 3, Division 2, Division 1 or Elite Division. You're going to be coming up against a lot of good players, and it'll probably result in being a lot harder. Squad battles, you're basically guaranteed to get it done. But the assist 8 goals with crosses is square on the PS and X on the Xbox. Now it doesn't have to be in separate matches, it can be in the same match, so you could maybe get 3 or 4 done in one game, and obviously, you know, half that just like that. Score using Eredivisie players in 8 separate matches on at least professional difficulty. Win 10 matches in squad battles on professional with at least 7 Eredivisie players in the squad once again. So genuinely, boys, it looks like we're going to make a full Eredivisie team for you guys to use, and then we'll get into the tips and tricks. By the way, this Openda card, I haven't seen his in-game stats, but he looks absolutely fantastic. Right, so this is the team we have gone for. We've just gone for a simple 4-4-2. Now remember, the only requirement is you need at least 7 Eredivisie players, and as you can see, we have 9. So we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. Not even going to try pronounce his name, but 6'6". I mean, solid goalie. You've got a few options when it comes to Eredivisie goalies, but I just thought we may as well go with him. 6'6". He's going to be an absolute monster. Now left back, we have it gone for Wijna. Well, let's just call him Owen, alright? With lots of these names I'm going to butcher, so we'll just call them by their first name. Owen, 5'9". Obviously he's a lefty with 82 agility, 84 pace as well, with reasonable defending and physical. He'll definitely do the job for you guys. Left centre back, we have gone for the dude who everyone was hyping up before the game, saying he'll be like 10,000 coins, for him to be like 900 coins in the first week, and that is Timber. What a card this looks like. Genuinely, I would love for him to get an inform at some point. Like, genuinely, what a card. 83 pace, his defending is obviously solid, his physical as well is really, really good for a 75 rated, so you really do want to get him in the squad. We have also paired him up with actually a silver card, and that is Jordan Tize. Now, medium-high work rate, 6 foot with 82 pace once again. Defending is solid, and physical as well is solid. These are the 2 fastest centre-backs you can possibly have in the Eredivisie, so they're going to work together very well. Right back, we have gone for the best Eredivisie right back, or fastest, I should say, the one that looks the best anyway, and that is Mazrul. Oh, once again, yeah, we're gonna butcher this name. But 82 pace, got some solid dribbling with 86 agility. Sure, the balance is lacking a little bit, and being 6 foot, he's going to feel a little bit heavy on the ball, but nonetheless, I mean, he'll definitely do the job. As for left mid, we have gone for Bruma, 4-star, high-low with 5'8", 92 agility with 87 balance, and like I said, he's absolutely rapid, so he's going to be great going down that wing. And as our 2 centre mids, we've gone for Gravenberch, who looks absolutely phenomenal, and we have gone for Klassen, who both of these two are literally all 70 plus in every single stat, except for Gravenberch is just, you know, 68 defending, but other than that, they're 70 plus in every single stat. And right mid, we have gone for Maduiki, once again, hopefully hopefully I'm pronouncing that name right, but 4-star, genuinely looks like a really good card, and I actually used him in my starting squad on my road to glory for like 5 or 6 games at the beginning of the game, and he's actually really solid. Now for the 2 strikers, we actually ventured out from the Eredivisie, because as you can see, the Eredivisie strikers are very limited. You do not have great Eredivisie strikers whatsoever. I know you've got Zahavi, and you've got, so you obviously got this dude. You've got Zahavi, who in my opinion, just, you know, I think he's like 3-star something. He's actually 4-star this year, but still 77 pace isn't amazing. He's going to turn a little bit weird. Hauler, in my opinion, is a little bit slow. Vinicius as well, a little bit slow. So what we've done is we actually ventured out from the Eredivisie, and we went for Bodu, who has actually got the 5-star weak foot, some really good pace and really good dribbling, and we've actually gone for Donyal Malian as well. 4-star, 3-star. Once again, you guys have seen him in a lot of starting squads this year. He is a very good striker to have. Now, this is a team we have built coming in at roughly 10 to 15,000 coins, and they may even rise a little bit more to 20,000 coins, because lots of people will be looking at teams like this to use for these objectives. Now, let's head on over to the tips. Now, tip number 1, boys, is going to be simply the bench. You can have any bench you want, and the bench does not matter. So you can have your main players on your bench, no worries. If you've got maybe a player of the month, Benzema, for example, I've got Ronaldo and Messi, which I'm not expecting you guys to have. If you've got some loans and you really want to use them, although I wouldn't recommend using up the loans, and I'd much rather use them for friendly objectives or something, you can always do that. But essentially, just fill the bench up with your best players, and if you want to, as soon as you get into the game, chuck a pause and sub that player on. For example, I could literally sub him off for Messi straight away, and happy days. You'll still get the objective done as long as you have him on the bench and sub him on after you're in the game. Now, tip number 2, I do have to mention as well, I am not affiliated with Footbin whatsoever. I'm just using this app as an example. Now, what tip number 2 is essentially chemistry styles. Now, we've all heard of chemistry styles. Let's take Gravenberch as an example today. Basically, tip number 2 is chemistry styles, and I'll show you guys how good they can be. Now, as you can see, Gravenberch has actually risen quite a bit. He's 1.1k on the PlayStation and 1.2 on the Xbox as well. Please ignore the ads down below. That is just Footbin's advertisements. But as you can see, the beauty of Footbin, you can have a look at different chem styles and what would happen when you have it applied. Let's say we chuck an engine on him. He goes to 82 pace, 83 passing, and 86 dribbling or 88 dribbling, and he goes to an 81 rated centre mid, an 82 rated cam, and an 83 rated left mid in game. Let's say we chuck a shadow on him. Boom, he goes to 87 pace, 76 defending, and obviously once again you can see how, you know, his new stats would look in game. Maybe a powerhouse on him. He goes to 86 passing, he gets a +9 passing, he gets a +8 defending as well, and he goes to an 84 rated centre mid in game. So despite being 78 rated, with the correct chemistry style, he goes to an 84 rated, or he'll perform as if he's an 84 rated centre mid in game. You don't have to go out and buy, like, you know, shadows for defenders. Just suit your club for some chem styles. Like, I've got a lot of chemistry styles on me. I'm not going to get rid of Messi's Hunter because obviously that would be a waste. But as you can see, I've got loads of chem styles. Hunters, shadows, and catalysts you'd probably want to save because they are expensive. Anchors as well. But I know finishers are like 200 coins. You can chuck them on and it will give your attackers a shooting and a dribbling boost, and it will help them perform much better in game. Now, heading on over to tip number 3. Now, remember, I have no clue what this is. I mean, that's definitely new. Looks interesting. But anyway, heading on over to tip number 3. Now, as I said, we are going to be focusing on doing it in squad battles. You can do it in division rivals if you want, but in my opinion, the team is just not good enough to use in division rivals. You will, in my opinion, probably get battered. So I do feel like, you know, using it in squad battles is the best. Now, this one with squad battles, you get 4 squads, as you can see. Usually, EA gives you 2 high rated ones. So as you can see, we've got a 183, an 84 rated squad. And then sometimes they give you 1 or 2 squads that aren't so good. So I've got a 73 rated squad with 63 chem and a 75 with 57 chem. So if we view this squad, obviously it has to be on at least professional difficulty. This squad is definitely beatable on professional difficulty, so you can go ahead, make sure it's on the right difficulty, and then go from there. But basically, after you play one game, you can have the option to reset it. I've not played a game yet, so I can't, but there will be an option to reset your selection, so you can play one game, reset, play one game, reset, and just keep doing so until you know, keep getting the shit teams, because obviously, you know, winning against a terrible team on professional difficulty will be a whole lot easier than winning against like a 185 rated squad on professional difficulty. Now, to end the objectives guide, what we're going to do, we're just going to go over the objectives and recap it one last time, obviously to make sure that it would all work all good. So as you can see, it's down under foundations as well. Actually, no, it's under milestones, isn't it? I know I get quite a few people with questions, especially when I did a objectives guide on the Bundesliga player. Everyone was asking where it is. It's just in milestones, and you've got to scroll down a bit. But anyway, score 8 finesse goals. That can be with any players, once again by pressing the right bumper and the shoot button. Assist 8 goals with crosses. Now, I mean, the beauty of a 4-4-2, this is why I have gone for 4-4-2, because you've got your right and your left mid that you can cross it into the box with. Score using Eredivisie players in 8 separate matches, and you've got win 10 matches in squad battles on elite professional difficulty, which, as I said, keep refreshing those squad battles and keep playing those bad teams. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully this did help you out, and if you've got any questions, let me know down below. I'll try and get back to them. Hope you guys did enjoy, and until next time, see you later, boys.